Sales of Strata landed homes are their strongest in a decade. Buyers picked up over 160 units in the last quarter, fueled partly by demand for larger spaces to work from home. Natasha Razak reports.
Most of these 50-odd units at Hougang couldn't find a buyer for months before the pandemic. But almost half have been sold since the circuit breaker last year. They were mostly snapped up by buyers looking to upsize their homes, like this family.
Both my wife and myself spend most of our time working at home. And due to the pandemic, both my children also need to study from home. And my family needs a bigger space to meet our requirements.
Mr. Lee's paying about $3 million for this semi-detached unit, which is 4 times the size of his previous condo.
The homes that you see here are commonly known as cluster housing. In developments like this, residents enjoy living in landed property with shared facilities such as those found in condominiums. Since its peak in 2011, sales for these strata landed homes have dropped, but demand has steadily recovered.
More than 160 such units were sold in the past 3 months. The last time quarterly sales were around this level was back in 2012. Prices have also risen by over 7% from the second quarter last year. That's the steepest jump in the private residential property market. But analysts we spoke with say strata landed homes are still generally more accessible for those looking to upgrade.
The price of an average strata terrace home in the second quarter of this year is 2.5 million. At a freehold terrace home, you are looking at an average price of 3.41 million, almost $1 million more. They need a larger home, not an extra large home. So I think that strata home comes in to fill that need.
Another expert says the rise in transactions is also partly due to an injection of supply over the past 2 years, following an en bloc boom in 2017 and 2018.
We see quite a few mega sites being sold, and that gives that opportunity for some of the developers to re-explore these townhouses because they have much more land to play with. The supply of landed homes are very limited in today's market, so some of that demand could have spilled over to strata landed homes.
About 5,000 strata landed properties are owned currently, according to property tax records. Going forward, Dr. Lee expects demand for these homes to grow by about 10% by the end of the year and prices to rise a further 6%.